It is very tedious to smoke your catfish because it is hot, the heat that will enter you, and the work that is involved in. Everything is not easy. From the harvesting, cleaning, processing, setting fire, shelving, up to the final smoking stage. It involves a lot of work. Yet, we smoke our fish as fish farmers. One will be wondering, why should one go all this way, suffer all this way, just to ensure that he smokes his or her catfish? If you are wondering, then you are in the right video. In this video, I'm going to show you 10 reasons why you should smoke or add value to your catfish. Yes, so keep watching. First and foremost, it increases profit margin. We say profit margin in the sense that selling your fish fresh is not as high profit as smoking them. Even though when you smoke and the moisture is gone and they become light in weight, their measurement is also lesser. However, you also price it higher. For instance, we sell a smoked catfish 1 kilogram at 200 Ghana cedis. The fresh 1 kilogram is 40 Ghana cedis. Even though you have to smoke several kilograms of the fresh one to get 1 kilogram of the smoked one, you need about 3 to 4 kilograms of the fresh after smoking to get 1 kilogram. But despite that, when you do the calculation, you realize that you will still make profit from the smoked fish if you're able to sell it well. So this increases your profit, and that's why it is important to. The second reason is it prolongs shelf life. If we talk about shelf life, when you harvest your fish as fresh, it is very, very difficult to leave it for a few days. It spoils easily. As we all know, fish is perishable. And for that matter, it does not last longer unless you have refrigerators to store them. And there are others who do not also even want the fish to be refrigerated. They want it as fresh as possible. So smoking your fish gives it longer period. You will keep it for longer time without bothering or without thinking about spoilage of your fish. So that is another reason why you should smoke your catfish. The third reason is it reduces post-harvest loss. If I say post-harvest loss, like I mentioned, because you smoke the fish, you are able to preserve it for longer period. And for that matter, it's not going to spoil. For instance, we cleared all our fish yesterday, getting ready to prepare for another batch of fish. Unfortunately, we didn't have market before harvesting them. So this is why we are smoking them, and that's the only option. After smoking, we can keep it while selling, and it can stand for a longer time. Otherwise, it can last longer. So that's why we say it reduces post-harvesting loss. That expands market reach. Smoked fish, because the moisture is out and it is dry and lighter in weight. It is easy to package and even export. So you can export it to other countries. You can export it to far away within the same countries. And you also have diverse people who will be satisfied. So the market reach of smoked fish is higher than the market reach of the unsmoked or the fresh fish. It also adds flavor and appeal. During the smoking or the cleaning process for smoking, we add enough salt to that, we add lime and other ingredients. This makes it very flavor and very sweet and delicious and appealing to most customers. And sometimes you can even just take it raw without using it for meal, and you'll be okay. You become hungry and you can just pick it, a smoked fish, take it, drink water, and it serves you as a meal. So this is what we are talking about. It has flavor and appealing, and it also makes delicious and ready to consume. The fifth one is it also increases consumer convenience. We say consumer convenience in the sense that some people are not having the time to prepare their fish if they buy them raw or fresh. They don't have the time to smoke them or they don't have to process them. But once they are smoked, they are ready to be consumed or they are ready to be used for meal. So such people, when they buy, they easily put it in their soup or whatever meal that they intend to. And it is ready, and that makes it very convenient. So that is why it is convenient to use, and that's why you should also smoke your catfish. And mind you, the smoking doesn't only applicable to farmers. You might be a business person in the catfish or fish farming industry. You might not necessarily be a farmer, or you are just a person who wants to preserve your fish for personal use. If you fall in any of these categories, then this video is made for you. Keep watching. If you are new to the channel, my name is Abdulaziz Issa, and I am a fish farmer. And what I do here is to share fish farming tips based on my experience and research, just to help fish farmers grow their farms. So if you are one of them, please subscribe to the channel. The seventh one is diversification of income stream. When you are smoking your fish as a fish farmer, now you have the opportunity to sell your fish as fresh, and you have the opportunity to sell your fish as smoke. So you are diversifying your income stream. In a situation where the demand for smoked fish is higher, unfortunately you have smoked fish, you are good to go. Fresh too, at the time it is higher, you have them, you are good to go. And also, there are times that there are enough fish in the market. You have the chance to smoke the fish and preserve them for later sale. And that means you will always have fish to sell, and therefore diversifying your income stream. It also boosts employment opportunities. As a fish farmer or as a smoking business personnel, it is very tedious and cumbersome for one person to smoke fish, especially if it is in large quantity. You will need people to help you harvest. You need people to help you clean and wash the fish. You need people to help you smoke them. So all this required labor. And for that matter, getting people to help you in this process is opportunity for them to make livelihood. For instance, even though when I put them on fire, like you can see, I can be able to manage it to the end myself. But during the cleaning or the washing process, if I'm going to do that alone, it will take me the full day, which at the end, if you're not lucky, some of the fish will start to spoil. So I always get people to assist during the cleaning process. And those who do it in larger quantity, they always have labor or they always have people to help them. That's what I am saying, that it also gives a lot of employment opportunities to people. Ninth one is it promotes sustainability. Sustainability in the sense that, like I said, you always have fish in your farm to sell. it is sustainable. You don't face a situation where your raw fish is spoiled and you have to deposit them in the environment, which will release toxic and pollute the environment, causing the environment to be smelling, and that can also affect climate change. So this one, you practice the sustainable method of fish farming, and for that matter, you are preserving the ecosystem and the climate. So the sustainability of smoking catfish or smoking your fish is very important as a fish farmer. The last and the final point is cultural importance. There are some people taking fish is part of their culture, and they take fish all the time. But fish sometimes is seasonal. There are times that it is very difficult or scarce to get fish. So such people at that time they will not have fish to consume. Meanwhile, it is part of their culture and they will not be feeling good for not having that fish. But if you're able to smoke the fish and preserve them, to always have them at any time, it means that you are preserving the cultural values and principles of such people. And that is why I said that cultural importance is also very important in the smoking process of catfish. In this video, I have shown you 10 important or 10 benefits of smoking your catfish. And these are the reasons why you should also start smoking your catfish. And I'm very sure that you have found value in the video. If you do, let me know in the comment. And if you have questions, let me know in the comment. And if you have not subscribed, please do so. Because I noticed that most of my viewers have not subscribed to the channel. About 89% of the watchers have not subscribed.